Welcome to Human Comic Book. I'm your host, Amari Davis. I know I'm young, but today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man, his origin, how did he become Spider-Man, his past life before that, before he was Spider-Man. So, here's what happened. So, Spider-Man was a little kid when his parents died, and that set him to a different level. Like, he had a bad life. His parents died when he was young. Not both of his parents. His mom died. They were both in the CIA. They were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And his mom died of Red Skull. It was because of Red Skull why they died, which is crazy. But if you want to hear that story, I'll tell you another time. Put it down in the comments if you do. So Red Skull was responsible for their death, and somehow Peter's dad made it alive. I don't really understand how that happened, but it did. He came back later in a different comic book. So then Peter Parker grew up. He was a nerd. He was picked on by Flash. That was like his main bully. Anybody who's seen any movie ever. I don't think the first movie has it, the 1977 Nicholas Hammond movie. But I do know that the, what's his name, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield has Flash as the main, not main character, but main bully that picks on Parker. So, he was a nerd, and then he went on a science trip with their classmates. Of course, he had a crush on, not Mary Jane, but Gwen Stacy. That was his first true love. So then he was on this class trip. He they went to the Spider Isle, and that's when the spider was loose, and then nobody found it. Peter Parker was taking pictures, and then the spider bit Peter. He didn't know what it was at first. But then, a couple seconds later, he did. So as Peter Parker got bit by a spider, then that made him go to his room, go upstairs. He was feeling a little, you know what that's called? I don't know. A little sleepy, tired. So he took a nap or slept. I don't know how long he did it for. But then when he woke up, he felt different. He felt more energetic. He had higher adrenaline. His hands were feeling tight. He was different. Then he realized he had his powers, and he started using it to make money. So he went to wrestle, and he was a TV star when he did that first wrestling thing. I don't think his name was Bonesaw in the comic, but it was in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. But he went to wrestle. He went to make money off of wrestling, and this guy came by. Like one day when he was out there doing the wrestling thing, went to collect his money, and this guy came by, past Peter, but the guy that the robber took the money from was like being disrespectful and mean to Peter Parker. So then that made him not want to stop that guy. But then what happened later was the robber shot Ben Parker, Uncle Ben, and that changed Peter Parker's life forever. That made him want to stop him. So he went, chased him, he followed the cop cars and stuff, found him, he was in this one place, and then he, knocked him out and stuff. He pushed him out this window, broke it, but he did save him. He didn't let him die. He used his webs to stop him, so he's just like down in the middle of the side of the building. So once he stopped that, he realized that he wanted to be a hero to stop more people. And the Amazing Spider-Man, not the series, not the comic book, the movie, he couldn't find the right guy, so he kept searching. But the comic books, he found him. But then he felt his destiny was to be Spider-Man. So I think we all know what happened after that. He became Spider-Man, started stopping people. He fell in love with Gwen Stacy. They're dating. Green Goblin became one of his main enemies. He made Gwen fall off of a bridge. I was going to say bridge. And that made Gwen die because Peter was too late. And then too late to save Gwen Stacy, and her neck snapped back. It's like whiplash, like extreme whiplash. And yada yada yada. He met Mary Jane. They started getting married. Then Peter Parker had some like radioactive sperm that killed Mary Jane. And then there's all these other parts that what's leading up to nowadays. But yeah, that's the origin of Spider-Man. That's how he became Spider-Man. That's what made his mindset be like Spider-Man. So if you like this video, like it up. Also subscribe and comment down below what you want me to do next. Do another video of if you guys like this video. I think I just said that. So that's the end of this. Bye.